Alright, this is the end of the 7:40 p.m. turn. It's getting quite late, and you can see a lot of action around here, but no significant developments this turn. Prussian cavalry out in the far left did sortie and do some damage to that very destructive French Guard artillery out in the far left. In the centre here, you can see just next to the fourth corps, the first corps beginning to form up and getting ready to take part in those assaults on the guards. And further to the right, this is where there are a big series of assaults, and the Prussians again doing a fair bit of damage, eliminating another guards battalion, and despite their morale difficulties, they are causing some damage on the French, doing reasonably well as could be expected. Now, further to the east, the 5th Brigade has decided to pull out of their squares and shift right because things are getting pretty desperate out here on the right. I mean, it's already, the Army of the Low Countries has lost this situation here, but at the very least they're trying to stem the tide and slow down the French. So the 5th Brigade, you can see them here shifting to the right. And around here, this is Foy's men pushing through, forcing those skirmishers back. I think it was Hanoverians used to hold the line here. They've just been obliterated in the face of Jerome's men. And elsewhere, you can see the damage being done by that French heavy cavalry, which has come around to the side. So really to see the French pushing forward, the Allied army not being able to sort of organise their troops and rally a decent defence. It's just skirmishes slowing down that eventual advance by the French in this area. Out in the far right here, there is nothing the Allies can do. Mass command confusion. There are units without leaders. Here you see British Guards battalion. I think they've only got one increment left. Some heavies who can still put up a fight, but then a scattering of, I think there are some Kings. These are King's German Legion battalions in here. Again, some more Hanoverians, some British 4th Brigade troops, I think, but just the remnants of what was once the Army of the Low Countries. Still a strong centre here, which has been holding pretty well. The French here just do not have the strength to attack. But still, the French cuirassiers and guards light cavalry in this area are able to respond. You can see a lot of disordered Prussians. They are putting in a strong effort, and they are recovering reasonably well behind the lines. Here you can see some of those stragglers returning to the fight, but every time these guys try to return, there are more routed units. So the Prussians are, they're gradually pushing that French line back and causing some losses. I just don't know if it's enough to win the fight. As I said, end of the 7:40 p.m. turn. Now, in the morale check, both the French 1st and 2nd Corps are now on morale level 1. So it's a -3 morale modifier to the French. That's over on the right-hand side here. And a lot of their units are very low, but again, they're still retaining coordination, command, and control, and they can just much more effectively push forward compared to the Allies. So end of the 7:40 p.m. turn, it is just on 8 p.m. at Waterloo.